doggy in the window. That one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale.
Welcome to the Year of the Dog. This is Soulstar Radio. I'm joined, of course, with the lively, lovely, exuberant Shirley.
Hi.
Psychic medium. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's good to have you back on the Day of the Dog. We've been sniffing all sorts of things this morning.
We have.
And hearing other kinds of worlds.
Lots of words.
Lots of worlds. It's the earth dog.
It is. Not the fire dog,
No.
not the water dog. But the earth dog.
It's the earth dog. It's subterranean, Shirley.
Oh, really?
It's been digging.
That's digging down there. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because dogs, they love to dig. And
They do.
You know, and people go, oh, you stop digging, you're wrecking the yard. And dog goes,
So it's the ear for digging.
oh, it's smelling something.
Yes.
And then, you know what it does?
Oh,
Digs up the skeleton. And then
Oh.
everyone goes,
the skeleton in the closet. And then everyone goes, what's hiding down there?
I think it's Stormy Daniels.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be anything, really.
It could be anyone.
Yes.
Good luck to her, too.
Yes.
It's the Year of the Dog, so you see, it's interesting who the Year of the Dog people are. We've got Madonna, we've got
Yes.
the late Michael Jackson, we've got a number of people, including Cher.
Oh,
we
really?
also have
But not Shirley.
3 presidents.
Oh, wow.
We have George W. Bush, fire dog, Bill Clinton, fire dog, and
The one and only.
Donald. She's
Trump.
a fire dog. And
Is
his
he?
wife, Melania, is also, but she is a metal dog.
Ah, so metal fire.
Metal and fire.
Okay.
I think it's kind of liquid, really.
Yes,
but
lots of liquid stuff happening there.
liquidity.
Yes, yes.
It's liquidating.
Lots of liquidating.
Yeah, so it's a really unearthing year.
Very much so.
And I'm sort of feeling excited already.
Very excited by this
Very
year.
excited.
Yes.
Dogs are all about loyalty, affection.
Yes.
They're a pack animal.
They are.
They like to hang out together.
They
Just
do.
Family.
Yes,
Yes. So we got loyalty, honesty. Sprinkle a challenge to that.
yes, and lots of digging.
Lots of digging.
And lots of cleaning up after them too.
Oh my God, yes.
I have acquired 2 little puppies.
You have.
I have for the Year of the Dog.
There you go.
They were appropriate.
Just in time.
Just in
And
time.
they're not just for Christmas.
No.
But we've got we've got in that as well dog people. Often with dogs, you've got that the ability to hear what humans can't.
Yes.
So with some human Year of the Dog people, they'll hear things in a different way. So they can
Yes.
it can either be clairaudience, so clear hearing,
That's right.
or they can mishear things, or you can mishear what they're saying, or you can be not quite sure what they meant by what they just said.
What was that?
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the other thing as well is they've
Yes.
got this really strong sense of smell.
They do,
You know,
don't
so
they?
that the smell is the a sense of discrimination or
Yes.
discernment,
Yes.
and so they can either be really discerning or need to be more discerning. So some dog people that I've met as clients, they can be far too loyal to the wrong people.
Yes.
Or some dogs we know can ask an FBI agent to be loyal to them personally, which is, of course, a breach. But
Yes,
Hey.
exactly.
loyalty.
Loyalty's the theme of the year, isn't it?
It's certainly all about that.
Yes.
And we may have a surprise guest visitor.
Yes.
There they
fact,
are.
In fact, here they have just popped up on the seat. This is our special little
This is our
star,
special star.
and her name is, what's her name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Yes. But she's not Year of the Dog, is she?
No. She's not the Year of the Dog.
She's a special drop-in.
She is. Yes.
Because anything's possible on the Year of the Dog.
Yes.
And so you can expect family to drop around, literally, like
Yes,
that, and
literally.
she's pop out again.
Yes.
So if this is okay. She might even help us with the learning at some point here.
Well, she's a budding
She
psychic.
is a budding psychic.
Yes, she is.
She's very telepathic.
Oh, extremely.
Which dogs can be as well.
Absolutely, they can.
Yes.
Cats too. But we're not talking about cats. We're talking about dogs.
Although it's funny you should say that because you have sort of categories of people, categorically.
Categorically. That's a pun. Yes,
Speaking.
yes, that's right.
You can have people who are like, and this is not whether they like a cat or a dog.
No.
It's their own sort of behaviour, attitude, etc.
Mm.
You can have people who are very dog-like and people who are very cat-like.
Yes.
And so sometimes women, when they're looking for a partner,
Yes.
they're looking and they don't realise that they're going for a guy who's
An alpha dog. Or a, oh no, the more, yes.
cat.
The more cat.
Mm.
Yes.
Look at me.
Yeah, oh yes.
Half me, but not there.
No,
And,
just there.
Just only there.
Just there. Yes.
Only 3 times.
Yes,
Or
no
I
more.
won't you.
Yes.
So they sort of need to go more for the dog, which is all
Yes.
about loyalty. And usually, if you think of a dog out in the backyard, let me in. I promise
scratch, scratch, scratch on the door. Yes, because we want to come in.
There goes your paperwork.
Yes.
Yes.
Got to watch that with dogs.
Got to watch that with dogs. You know, a little bit messy, but they love you.
Yes,
They really
unconditionally.
love you. Well,
Most times.
Unconditioned or conditioned. Because with every
About-
Chinese animal sign, you've got the positive,
Yes, and the not.
the stuff.
Yes.
And so, loyalty versus be loyal to me, but I'm not loyal to you, and I'll probably fire you next week.
Yes, or right now maybe.
Right now,
Because
in
we
the White
can.
House, because you can.
Yes.
So, you know, it's kind of like that. So, yeah, that's the dog. It's going to be
Well,
exciting.
it's a little bit about the dog, but there's
It's
so much more to be revealed about the dog. This is the
there'll
beginning.
There'll be pop-ups out of the earth, because
Yes.
you're going to be under the earth digging.
That's right.
So every now and again the earth comes in, you go, skeleton again.
Yes, out of the closet.
Out of the closet.
And then how do we deal with that?
Well,
Do we just bury it?
we may need Bagon.
Lots of Bagon.
Lots of Bagon.
Yeah, Bagons are great. Yes.
Spray the bugs.
Spray the bugs. Yes, so it's going to be an interesting year.
I don't think it'll be boring.
No, not at all.
But the elements change from fire
Yes,
to earth.
yes. So Earth is very grounding and very
Grounding, yeah.
cooling. So that's important to have that grounding energy this year,
But
isn't it?
what we shouldn't do is let it sort of bury us.
No.
So you can't let the issue. You can't try to bury the issue. You got to.
Yes.
You got to try
Or
and
sweep them under the carpet.
Yeah.
That's right.
Temptation.
Lots of temptation
To
coming
do
our
that,
way.
yeah. So
And we need to be aware of that coming up around us and how we deal
Absolutely.
with those things.
talking about that,
Yes.
we had Sandy in Greenbush, Minnesota. She's on the line waiting for us. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's talk to Sandy.
Let's talk to Sandy. Sandy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
There you go.
Hello, Sandy.
I think that's friends there.
Yes.
Shirley did a spread of cards. Was there a
Yes.
question you wanted to ask there, Sandy, darling?
I guess I'm kind of wondering about my career. If you could give me any advice on that.
Well, Jacqueline, maybe you should have a little bit. Maybe
Harper,
you should.
hello.
What have we? Oh, we've got the
There you
Hereford.
go. We've got it again.
So we have got it. So that's about. Are we married to our work or,
I think
or
she's
our
married.
values?
Married to
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right. We shall deal with that.
We might speak one at a time.
You speak first.
So, Sandy, you may be finding here that it's like a lot of responsibility to work and feeling as well as if, although you're asking about work, there can be sort of a really feeling of being bogged down in it or wanting to feel more freedom within sort of the role you're in, if that makes sense to you, and having to really work on how to get that for yourself without it being at the detriment of your position. So it's sort of like a difficult balance at the moment, and you're having to use a lot of diplomacy with how you put things in that environment, to get the better out of it is how I would start this off. Can you relate to that?
I'm sorry. I really can't hear you.
Okay, she can't hear us, so we have a bit of a communication. Can you hear me, Sandy?
Yeah, it's real echoey, so I can't make out all the things that you're saying.
Okay, you might have to replay it back later.
We'll get it a replay.
We'll get to replay it back later. So what we'll do, shall we continue? We'll continue with the reading. And
I'll
then
get you to go.
Okay, so Sandy, what I'm picking up around you is that you really need to be passionate about what you're doing this year. You've got to put a lot of energy into what you're doing, otherwise I feel like midstream you might just sort of run out of steam, so as to speak, is what's coming up. You have an opportunity to shine this year with your work if you put your mind to it, and, particularly around the middle of the year going forward, I really feel that's when new opportunities new opportunities are coming up around your work. Just be careful about responsibility because I feel like it's coming at you from all directions, and about learning, perhaps to set some boundaries there with what you can and what you can't do around your work situation. There's certain aspects of your job here that I'm seeing that, things that we don't always like to do, get those tasks out of the way first thing if you can in the day, and then focus on the things that you really enjoy around your work. I feel it's actually going to be a good year for work for you, to be honest. It has all the elements of it, and really trust your gut when it comes to dealing with colleagues and people. All right, your first impression upon different circumstances and people are always going to be spot on because that's where you're really good at trusting your gut. And also I feel like with some people in your workplace, it does feel like family, or there's a family connection where a group of like-minded people are coming together. So I don't really feel any major changes around your work. Go with the flow this year. Treat certain people as family. Trust your gut, and don't let the small things worry you. Just go with the flow with your work. But overall, a good feeling.
It does feel that way. I was really getting a strong feeling around July too.
Yeah, me too. June, July.
Yeah, quite explosive in a good way.
Yes.
But important not to explode in a bad way.
Yes.
Because, with that volatility of activity, we can get a bit sort of eruptive ourselves.
Yes.
Just having to be careful of that. And although there's a lot of people around her that it really feels like, the family stuff, there's a couple of niggly people there, as there are in every crowd. But I was just feeling a couple of niggly people. I'm going, yes, that's where you were saying about trust your gut. And I'm like, yes, trust the gut.
Yes.
That's what I would definitely put in there.
Absolutely. And I feel Sandy's onto it anyway. She's right onto it. And she knows that certain people and situations are coming her way. She's already feeling her responses there. But overall, I feel, Sandy, you love your work, is my gut feeling around this. But, yeah, I agree. Around the middle of the year can be a bit explosive. Things may not go entirely your way or may not feel that way, but it all turns around for the better. I feel by August it'll be fantastic again.
Yeah, also getting with her, when we talk about the gut feeling, I literally feel like the clairsentience will be strongest with her.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, so that is that earth element, solar plexus, spleen organ, and that's the colour of yellow. And so that's also the summer, sunshine, all that sort of thing. So really draw in that sunshine, because you give a lot of that care out to other people. It's important to give that to yourself and just keep clearing that area, particularly if you feel as if when people are maybe disagreeing about things, that perhaps you maybe can guard that area a bit, just the hands over the tum-tum.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, great. Shielding.
Protection. Yeah.
And that way it doesn't sort of hit you so much.
In the gut.
It does feel like there's some people that it sort of can feel a bit of a dragging feeling there with it. So it's just about maintaining the energy there. So even if that's having a bit of a clearing with some lemon in the water in the morning once in a while.
That's right. And getting out in the sunshine too.
Yeah.
If you can get the opportunity, get out in the sunshine, get out of the workspace just for a little bit during the day.
I think so. We've also got another caller.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. We've got Catherine in Maricopa, Arizona, US. Are you there, Catherine?
I am here, Jacqueline.
Catherine, thank you so much for calling in. Can you hear us well there?
Yes, I could hear you well.
Excellent.
We like that.
We had a start.
We do.
Was there a question you wanted to ask Sherry there today, darling?
My question is, it's been haunting me. I want to know if my parents are deceased, and I just wanted to know if they're at the other side. I mean...
So who's deceased? Both parents. Parents, yes. Okay. Well, the feeling coming in around that is that they are both together and they're actually both coming through for you. Okay. And this feels like it's fairly recent with one of them. Does that make sense?
If they're what?
Has it been fairly recent with one of your parents or both?
My mother recently, yes.
Your mother. Yeah, because
right.
the feeling, I just felt like one of these with one of your parents that it had been fairly recent, and I feel like they're both together, to be honest, with you. And I feel, do you sit quietly and just and ask for their energy to come in around you? Because I feel that through meditating and just sitting quietly, you can actually feel that your parents are with you. I know you reach out to them quite on a regular basis too, because I feel like you send them thoughts and say, well, could you help me, please? Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yes. Is there anything else you want to know?
Besides them, I just want to know if my life is going to go better now than it's going through now. I mean, I'm going through a lot of roller coasters, and I want to know if there's a bright light. I mean, end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of very light people around you energetically. To me, that's like bringing back the energy. You need to take time to breathe, literally to take in the breath and to flush things out. Sometimes sighing out aloud can release pressure off the chest, pressure off the emotional part. Like that. And, a few of those would really help you here, and that just helps you process a lot. And I do feel that you are at times able to pick things up intuitively around people, but sometimes other people's emotions can be a bit overwhelming for you. And also there can be some times where you're feeling as if the energy you're giving out is not trying to be reciprocated by some people as well. But I just sort of the real thing is that light, very light purple. That energy, when we talk about that colour, we're talking about violet, and so I'm sort of drawn more to Saint Germain there. But I'm also drawn to really about you letting go at the moment. This last, I think, 18 months has been a process of a real up and down time and various things over different points during that 18 months, like about 5 different points I'm really drawn to, where things are really, boom, here it is, and bang, here's the next one. I do feel we're coming out the other side of that, but it's like you just need to sigh all of that away. And I think it's really great when people say, I'll pay for you. But we need some practical help here.
We do.
And I think that I would just be making sure that you're reaching out for the practical support you might need here and there, just so that you're not doing this all on your own quite as much. And I do feel the very strong independence within you, but it's just going to be important for you to also sort of be open to people, being of assistance to you as well, because I feel like you give a lot to people also. So it's sort of, a real thing of you having kind of, open to that in a way. And I do think that at the moment we're also having to sow some really positive seeds for the future, particularly on a financial level, having to really think about the budget at the moment and really get that back in order, because that's going to help you. So it's just the little things you can do day to day, even if that's little keeping lists and things, having priorities in place, that just helps shift the focus that you've got at the moment and get you back on track. And it is really important for you to just know that when you do sort of say, hey, look, Mum, I need to have a chat with you, I do feel she absolutely hears you. So you can say whatever you like to, and you don't need to feel worried about what she thinks, because she can well and truly take it on board. When we pass over, we let go of, the very more humanistic sides of the personality. I mean, yes, we as mediums can usually pick up on those humanistic, like, oh, this is what they were like, and that sort of thing. But really what it's about for you is about knowing that she's there for you within the way that she's able to. I feel she's been doing a lot of healing as well on the other side, heck of a lot. And I do feel that in her own way she's able to send you that love as well. But, yeah, you're needing to also get the practical help at the moment as well, just to sort of refocus at the moment. And then I feel that things are going to really shift to much more of a positive bent over the next really year. And that's where I'm sort of seeing you coming back into your own.
Okay, well, I'm seeing the sun shining around here too, and I'm also seeing positive changes around personal relationships too, rekindling of love and, cooperation, also reviewing of friendships and deeper friendships coming into, also perhaps letting go of some older friendships and people that no longer serve you, like you realise, well, we've grown apart, I'm changing or you're changing and people aren't growing with me. And that's a natural cycle of life, isn't it, to let new people in and to let some people go. But definitely the sun shining. Feel free to really express your emotions. Crying is a fantastic way to let things out, all right? And just whenever you can in a safe environment, do that. Reach out to your love on the other side. They're only a thought away. They're definitely with you and they're definitely guiding you in your life. And also get the real feeling too of journaling and writing things down as well. That can be quite helpful when our feelings feel all up in the air, and we can just write down how we feel as well. All right, and then either burn it or whatever we need to do, or just keep writing and maintain a journal. But I feel you'll be okay. Okay, just give yourself a bit of time and space. I do see the sun shining around you, but it's just going to take a little bit of time, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's quite normal. So I hope that's helped.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, darling, and thank you so much for your call.
Yes.
So interesting couple of calls we've had there.
We've had a little bit of a communication issues, which we did discuss.
Which we felt before the show. We did a spread on that, and it was like, communication! But that can sometimes happen.
It can, can't it?
Certainly around us.
Yes, definitely.
And we've got one filming outside as well, talking about subterranean animals. We've actually got a massive drill.
We have.
Drilling down outside in the middle of the road.
Yes.
And it's drilling down to see where they're going to put the tunnel for the rail.
Yes.
Because they have to work out what they can put there to support the underneath. So they're going to do this massive tunnel underneath.
They might hit water.
Oh, you can.
And then there could be this uprising of water and emotions.
Yeah, I think
Anything
they're going to sort it out. But it was hilarious because the day they started this destruction, my first client was actually a construction worker.
Well, there we go. So how appropriate is that?
And today, on the day of the dog, my first client was actually Year of the Dog person. So
lots of synchronicities happening there.
It's all working.
And our special guest has arrived again. She's just popped in out of nowhere.
So that we have a hug.
Yes. Because dogs love to be loved, don't we?
Love to be loved.
So we have a little puppy here.
And off we go again.
She's just gone.
I've had enough love, I'm going.
That's right.
That's what it is.
And it could be tough love too.
It could be
Tough love. Sometimes we need to give tough love to these dogs.
Oh, I think sometimes we do. But see, dogs thrive in environment, and there we go. Dogs thrive. In fact, to see what's off camera.
Yes, yes.
Dogs thrive in environment. If you're calm, clear, and assertive, they're calm.
Absolutely.
Whereas people who probably shouldn't own dogs are ones who are inconsistent and really, I don't know what I'm doing, oh my God. Because then the dog will be, I don't know what I'm doing, oh my God. Whereas if you're like, Roger, walkies, Roger's going to go, oh, probably go and get the leash for you and be dancing around the kitchen.
Yes.
Take me for a walk.
Yes.
Whereas if you say to the dog, now we could go to the beach, I could get you some Play-Doh. I know the Play-Doh is probably toxic for you. Go to the park. Yeah. I could give you a couple of schmackos.
Yep.
I could bring a yard. I could do this with you, that with you. What's Roger doing?
Roger's just going round in circles.
Well, Roger's confused.
Lots of confusion.
So in this year, we have to sort of be clear about what we're saying.
Focused.
Focused. And there you go.
There's a little yes.
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 Can you make a few dog sounds for us?
Yes, I'm moving up.
What? So you see, it's all about that focus and being able to kind of stay online even with whatever's going on around you.
Absolutely. Yes, it's all happening, isn't it?
Look, it's never ending. It's a great thing, but see,
there's a story about that.
There is a story about that.
Never ending story. Yes.
But yeah, so it is about I guess making your goals this year and staying focused on them.
Absolutely. But being a Gemini, we can change things too.
Look, we change every minute of every day.
That's a bit hard for us in the Year of the Dog, isn't it?
Well, it's just lucky we haven't blown any light globes today, because that can happen.
We could, and it could happen now.
It could happen now.
Yes.
It's not tempt fate.
No, let's not tempt fate. No, that's right.
So what sort of things has Shirley got planned for this Year of the Dog?
Well, lots of blowing of light globes and renovations on the house. Yes, lots of renovations happening this year. Oh, yes. And setting boundaries with puppies.
Well, there you go.
Here we go.
We've got a puppy here right now.
Yes.
So you're also doing a couple of platform things?
Yes.
When's your next platform?
Well, very soon, I would think. Yes.
Do you remember the date?
No, not really.
You can find Shirley on Facebook somewhere. It's a Sublime soiree. Is it the psychic soiree from Sublime Markets?
Yes, Sublime Wellbeing.
Sublime Wellbeing.
Yes.
So you just look that up on Facebook and you'll find Shirley's platforms there.
Yes.
And I'm off to Horsham.
Are you?
A land of horses with Pam. But
we do get about a bit, don't we?
We do. I'm up to Bendigo a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And then the first weekend in March, we're actually going to Horsham to do an expo with Michelle Conway, who's also on A1R Radio.
Yes, she is.
And so we're going up there. It'll be our first expo in Horsham for probably 25,000 years.
Well, that'll be good then.
And it'll be kind of good because, currency wasn't back then. So we're kind of good thing. Going to do a platform thing there.
So we're both doing our
platforms around the country.
Yes.
So you'll
countryside.
Find the countryside.
Yes.
Or the city, as it might be.
Or both.
Look.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
You could find us anywhere. And if you need to find us, you will. One way or the other. We have lots of fun, don't we?
We do, and it's been fabulous having you back. And the wonderful guest star, Kaylee, who keeps popping in and popping out, much like a Gemini.
Yes.
And so you'll catch us next time on Soulstar Radio, with or without children, and possibly a camel,
Yes, could be
possibly a
anything.
dog. You know, just anything's possible.
Yes.
So you catch us same that time, same that channel next week.
Yes.
On Soulstar Radio, you can tune in to us on Facebook, and sometime next year, Carrie may have her own psychic Facebook page. You just don't know.
Anything could happen. She's
Anything
very
could
good.
happen.
She's very good.
Kaylee, do you have a passing note to share with our guests, our listeners? Well, we are guests, but our
Yes.
listeners and watchers? Anything you want to say before we go? Woof, woof.
There we go.
So with that, we'll wish you woof, woof.
Yes, very appropriate for the year of the dog.
We're going to wish you a happy day and weekend.
Yes.
We'll catch you next week,
Yes.
probably with or wite children.
Yes. Possibly without.
Possibly without. But
Yes.
It's been lovely having you back, and the lovely Carly.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
And catch you next time. In the meantime, how much
Is that dog in the window? That one with the waggly tail.
Woof, woof.
How much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale.
Very good.